Ben, did you really think you could get to November without talking to me about last season?
Yes.
Well, that's your first mistake.
Okay, how would... What?
Well, actually, you have made many so far this year, Nikki, but is not impressed.
How would you know? Nikki never talks to anyone, so I don't know how you even know that. It seems odd.
Nikki is hard to please. I guess I should know.
That's filth. That is the...
Sorry, babe.
No, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered about it. I just think that it's...
Run the intro.
The mental image. Yeah, let's do that. Run the intro. Hello then viewers, welcome back to The Salford Story with me, your host with the most, Dr. Benji FM. Now, since we last met, 14 games have been played. As I said previously, we're trying to move this on. Last episode, we did good. We won 2 matches. Hopefully we can do the same again today. FC United and Manchester and AFC Salford are the games we're going to play. An FA Trophy game and a league match. These are the results since we last met. The last time we met was North Ferriby. Beat them 3-0. The game after that, we got a 2-2 draw. Then we 1-1, lost 1-1. Won in the FA Cup second qualifying round. A win and a draw in the Vanarama North. A very good win against Lincoln, actually. A 3-1 victory. FA Cup third round qualifying, we drew and then won the replay over Bedford. We then beat Mickleover and Leamington. So, it's going quite well. And if we take a quick look at the league table, you can see that this year could potentially be our year. Already a 6-point gap has emerged. Jonathan Capend in hot goal scoring form. And in fact, all our attacking players are in hot goal scoring form. If we bring up the selection info. If we take a quick look at the goals, you can see that Jonathan Capend with 13 there. And Sanchez Watt has got 11, sadly injured for this episode. I don't think he'll feature at all. And 6 for Nathan Holland, who's playing on the other side of the front three. So, it's going well. I'm enjoying it. We've got a defence that's very capable. If you take a quick look at the average ratings, you can see that Andy Tannoy, Callum Nichols is playing well, Nathis Rabi. Important to note that Michael Parker and Troy Archibald Henville playing very well too, both on 7-point-something rating. So I think actually that's very good. 7.18 and 7.29 for a centre-back partnership. Enjoying it. Fun little bit of admin is that we've got an incoming transfer, hopefully an incoming transfer. We've also got a youth player called Tom Jones that I didn't know about. He is really the sex bomb of the under-18s. But no, Miles Addison, a name that you may well recognise, could be making his way to Salford City, a player that was a hot regen in the Derby days. If you've played Football Manager, much like a few other players have had throughout this save, you remember Miles Addison being one of the go-to buys early in the years of his career. So yes, Miles Addison could well be coming to Salford. He could get his debut in the second game. Who knew? Today's episode, then, we're going to kick things off with a game against FC United of Manchester, a team that beat us so far this season in the league. When we went away, we travelled back there today to seek some more revenge. I just like playing against them. We won't get much opportunity when we leave them in the dust as we get promoted. Hopefully that's the plan. So the team we're going to put out today: Keller. Keller. I think it's Keller. I think you would say it Keller. It seems strange, but Keller will go with. Keller in goal, who is actually an Irish under-21 international, and he's been away for a few games. So Jay Lynch has got a few more games based on the fact that Keller has been absent due to those international call-ups. Atkinson's Cansey and Parker are going to play today as it's a cup game. Da Silva at left-back, Rabi, Andy Tannoy, Nathan Holland, Callum Nicholas, Jamie Menner and Jonathan Capend are going to seal off the team. I'm enjoying it so far. Liam Davis back in the side, yet to score a goal for us, but he's an active part of the team. Sanchez Watt currently injured, and Craig Tidy is back in the squad as the backup attacking midfielder. So let's get into today's game. Hopefully a victory. FC United Manchester in the FA Carlsberg Trophy thing. Let's win it. Now, as I say, I've been in hot form. I've turned the cameras on. Don't make me look a mug. That's all I want from this. Don't make me look a mug. We owe FC United Manchester after last time. I'm also going to tell the midfielders that I have faith in them. Marvellous. Right, here we are then on it's actually a smaller pitch than some of the other pitches. Hopefully we can come out on top. I'm not entirely sure actually how FC United Manchester are getting on in their league campaign, or maybe something we should look at. Mena with a curious clearance, and Capend doesn't quite get there, but does make the block, and now Capend could be on a goal. As I say, hot goal scoring form this season, can't quite find the back of the net, but went very, very close. Tannoy, corner kick, ball in, and headed clear. Chance maybe not over yet. Holland's put it in the back of the net, but it's been ruled out for offside. Never mind. Early signs are good though. Let's actually bring up the match stats. We don't really need this nonsense over here. Okay, early signs are relatively good. More possession, more shots. Our passes completed far above theirs. So let's hope we can keep this going. Half time is fast approaching. Oh, James. Oh, no. What we've been doing, actually, because Sanchez Watt got injured, I've been playing Williams slightly further forward from his natural left-back position on this left side. It's been working okay. The balance seems to stay the same. So, although this is just before half-time, that's what we're going to do, and we'll keep that as we go into the second half. I finally feel like I understand the team I've got, and that takes a little while, especially in the lower leagues, because of the chop and the change between having a team and then their contracts running out, and some of them wanting to stay and some of them not wanting to stay, and some of them not being good enough, and some that you really want to keep hold of. It takes a long time to find a balanced team that you feel like you know. And last season, despite the fact we didn't go up, I've kept a lot of those players, and I know those players now, and I can sort of judge when the right time is to bring them in, when to play them, when not to play them, depending on the opposition. So yeah, I feel like we're finally at a point where I understand Football Manager 2016 within this save, which is nice. 1-0 to FC United Manchester. I mean, I've just had a little speech there, but it mugs me off because it's their second shot. Sometimes, though, despite everything you know, it doesn't always go your way. Bullock, I can't believe this. Bullock puts the ball in. Hammer heads home. I mean, I don't care about the cup. We're playing a weakened side anyway. Sort of. Corner kick for FC United Manchester, headed clear. If Capend can get there first, we might have a chance at a breakaway here. If we can get up to support him, Capend, it's going to have to be a very good ball, and that is, well, it's not a bad one. Nichols, lovely ball out to Williams. Williams on this left-hand side, ball across Holland, back post, hits the post. Oh! Corner kick, Andy Tannoy whips one in, cleared by Tatum, and now Tannoy back on it once again. Is he going to be able to find the right ball? Capend doesn't quite get there, and the ball is cleared. We're going to switch to an attacking style. I think it suits our play now. We've got relatively pacey wingers, despite the fact we've lost Watt on that left-hand side. But never mind, we'll hopefully find a way through. Okay, not long to go. We're going to bring Liam Davis on. We're also going to bring on Tom Sawers to play in the ball in midfield role. Just freshen it up a little bit. We haven't got long to get a goal here. I mean, we have lost a game since we last met, so it's not that unheard of, but it is pissing annoying. Corner kick, FC United Manchester, and it's a good save by Keller, to be fair to him. We've had the better of the game. More possession, more shots, 2 clear-cut chances. They've had 2 half chances and scored. It's your fault. It's literally this fault, the camera's fault. Don't look over there somewhere. Don't even look at me. What is that? What is that? Someone put macaroni cheese in my cupboard. All right. We're back. FC United Manchester are the bane of my fucking life. This guy's on the top goal scorers. He looks like he'd be better off in Neighbours or something. He doesn't suit the footballing world. Right, we've got Salford next. They're 13th. We should batter them. I don't think FC United are even doing that well this year. I could be wrong. Oh, good. Another injury to our left winger. I mean, perfect timing. Okay, I mentioned it at the start of the episode. Miles Addison, £600 a week. I think he's going to come in. I think that's the situation. The reason we can sign players like Miles Addison is because he's been at Blackpool, so geographically he's not that disappointed. I think if he'd have played for someone like, I don't know, give me Ben, think of an example quickly. If it had been released by someone like Crawley, maybe, he wouldn't have wanted to come because geographically it would have been a big change for him. But Blackpool and Salford, not too far away geographically. So he's going to come in. £600 a week. It's quite an expensive transfer, as far as I'm concerned. And our finances are, let's just hope he plays well. Miles Addison, 29 years of age, 4-star current ability. Lovely. Okay, this is the team for today's game. Jay Lynch starts in goal because Keller is away on international duty. It's weird to say that when you're in the Conference North. Atkinson, Archibald Henville, Parker, Williams. That's sort of the settled back four that we've had so far this season. Nabi and Tana, I'm actually going to switch those 2 boys round. Nicholas just in front with Paul and Holland either side. Capend playing up top on his own as a poacher. Into today's game against Telford. Hopefully, we can get back to winning ways after the disappointing defeat to FC United Manchester. And the thing we can take from this is, don't make any bold claims that you understand the game, Ben. I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. This team talk will prove it. They didn't give a single. Oh, we're all knackered as well. Oh, this has gone beautifully. I mean, these were the games to pick, Ben. These were the games to pick. Right, we're going to start on attacking from the very off. It's something I've been deploying quite a lot throughout the season so far. So I'm hoping once again today it can prove to be the right thing to do. Don't say this. Don't say things like that. We're all expecting the highlight. Okay, we're controlling the game quite nicely. Tannoy onto it now. Paul on this right-hand side, who hasn't been playing as much this season. Atkinson pushed up on this right-hand side, all the way back across to Holland. And that was not a shot. Corner kick. Okay, we've gone very, very close. First real highlight of the game so far. Tannoy, ball in and headed clear. We need to create more chances, really. So, we're going to go in at half-time, 0-0, which I guess it's not bad. It's just not good. We're going to get aggressive. The media have given you a lot of credit lately. Good to go out there and put in a worthy display. I'm going to say that. I very rarely say things like that, but let's go with that. You need to calm down, I'm going to tell the defence. Oh, God, they need to calm down. Now they need to calm down. I should be able to say it again. You need to calm down. I said you need to calm down. It's funny that when I tell other people to calm down and they don't, I suddenly feel nervous. We're deploying the long throw. David Atkinson does have that in his locker. Capend goes close, hits the post. Is it going to be one of those days where we just don't win? Don't be one of those days, because I thought those days are gone. Atkinson, long throw again. Parker nods on. Henville at the back post. The centre-back partnership. You may have noticed it when I showed the goal scorers earlier on that these two have scored a few goals between them, and this is the reason why. An unlikely source, but all the same, Atkinson with a bullet throw-in. Parker gets up highest, although his heading's not that good, and Archibald Henville at the back post volleys home. 1-0 Salford. It's an extra armoury. Well, it's an extra bow to our armour. Basically, we've got something new and it's worked, so there we are. Right, we've got some tired legs out there today. The assist and the goal have come from our defensive set-piece geniuses. We're going to switch to defensive for the final few minutes just to see this one out. Not making any substitutions because I literally don't dare. Okay, 30 seconds to go. If we can hold on, that should be the game. And it keeps our... Well, it's going to be an 8-point lead after this if we can keep it, which is... Fine Vettel. We've been playing extraordinarily well this season. As I say, Sanchez, what a standout. Hopefully next episode we'll get to see him. We'll probably do it in sort of early January next time, and then we'll show you a few more episodes as we get to a season climax, and hopefully playoffs at the very least. But so far, we look very good. We've adapted to the league after last season. A few of the better teams seem to have left, and we are now the strong favourites for this league title. Just going to see actually on the season preview where we were. So we were fourth. We were considered to be, particularly in the hunt, Chester, Halifax and Southport, the other teams. Where are they then? So Southport quite high up, Halifax quite high up, and Chester, who were seemingly the favourites for it, in 11th place. So quite a nice turnaround. Things are going well. Hopefully they'll continue to go well. As I say, we'll probably see you again around the January period. Maybe we'll do like a 5-episode bumper kind of game after game after game after game. So, we love with care. From me, Dr. Benji. Until next time, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again tomorrow. Goodbye. Thank God we won. I can't believe FC United Manchester. Again. Always them.